guys, what's going on? It's your boy King. Let's talk about the game tonight versus OKC. Pistons end up falling short 114-103 tonight to OKC under some very, very frustrating, circumstances that took place tonight. The first half was a beautiful first half. Up until the very last, minute and a half of that first half. Beautiful, man. Beautiful first half. Backcourt was great. Cade Cunningham, obviously the star of the show tonight. But we're gonna dig into that. But him and Killian Hayes both look pretty good. They both look pretty good, even though when Killian got his opportunity to shoot the ball, he missed one or two. He still continued to shoot the basketball, and it ended up working out well for him. Even though he didn't shoot pretty well in the last parts of that game, which nobody did. Is probably why we're sitting here talking about a loss. The backcourt looked good in the first half. They looked great in the first half, man. And Cade continued to shoot all up until that last quarter. So, Cade is just going to continue to build on what he's been doing. He's going to get better and better. We all know these things. Don't want to sound like somebody's pressing repeat. So, let's just, talk about it. Saddiq Bey played great in the first half as well himself. Shot the ball, was hot from three, and he was shooting some better shots, man. The shots that we grown accustomed to him shooting last season. So, like I said, in the second half, you can tell there was a little wear going on with the Pistons. OKC took advantage of the one area, and this is the reason why I said it was kind of frustrating. The one area that I, warned you guys about, we got absolutely destroyed in that department, and that's in the paint. We got absolutely destroyed when it came to paint points. And like I said, we're going to end up losing games because of it, because what they did is they attacked us relentlessly. And by doing that, it opened up the 3-point shot for them. It worked out well for them. It's something that I wish the Pistons would, get accustomed to doing, because we kind of live and die by the three right now. So if we were able to do what they did, which was, some success, attacking the basket, running a few screens, pick and rolls, things like that. If we were able to do that on the offensive end, it will help everybody out a lot. Those guys were able to sit around and get those 3-point shots in the second half because of the work that they did attacking the basket. So, like I said, it's just it's frustrating because we just don't have that rim protector, man. Boy, I wish we had Drummond right now on a cheap contract like the Sixers do right now. Because like I said, we just need somebody big down there that's a threat to block his shot, but also rebound. Those times where these guys were getting these offensive rebounds was driving me crazy. So, like I said, those we're gonna have some tough losses because of that sometimes. But they played us well tonight. They kept attacking until things opened up, man. And then that's when they attacked us from the outside, the barrage of 3-point shots that they were shooting. So, on the Pistons side of things, like I said, we had a great first half. But in the second half, I feel like, when Killian got in foul trouble, Saban came in. They brung in a few other bench players. And, I feel like that time where they were out there was critical. It was critical, man. And it ended up, not helping us at all because, like I said, they were out there for a little while. But it ended up not helping. It definitely ended up not helping at all, man, because you had some guys out there, they just didn't look comfortable. It just wasn't flowing. First half, fine. Second half, no. It just didn't look something. It just wasn't right. So, like I said, man, these are the type of games that you're supposed to win. You're supposed to beat teams like OKC, man. They gave you an opportunity to blow them out. The Pistons just wouldn't take it. They will not take it. We all know that, that watched this game, we all know that this should have been a blowout. There's no question about that. The Pistons left the door open and OKC bust through it. Simple as that. Let's look at a few of the stats right now. Obviously, the star of the night, Cade Cunningham, 36 minutes, 11 for 24 shooting, 6-11 from 3, ended up with 12 rebounds and 5 assists. That's a bunch of goodies, man. So 28 points for Cade, almost had a 30-point night. But we got to talk about, especially it happened, like I said, it happens once again in the times where we just did not need it. 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers once again, man. That it continuously is a high number of turnovers, but like I said, uncharacteristically at the wrong times. So, for everything that he did great tonight, the turnovers, they really killed us because it kept OKC going. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that he's just gonna have to grow from. We've talked about this thing. He'll grow. He'll get it. He'll get it, man. He's just going to learn that in the NBA, a lot of those passes got to be crisp. A lot of those shots, you got to be able to get up in a certain amount of time. So like I said, it's a learning curve. Like I said, he's rook, man. So, but it's definitely looking like we got a rookie of the year on our hands, man, most definitely. So, like I said, those type of things don't get me angry. Seeing him going through the growth process, hey, I love it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing frustrated me is the fact that we don't have the means to defend ourselves when it comes to the the paint. So that was the only thing frustrated me. Even though we lost this game, I really, really wanted them to, win these slew of games. But at the end of the day, I'm here for development. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for development. So, let's look at a few of the other players. Obviously, 20 points from Jeremy Grant, 35 minutes, 9 for 16 shooting, 1 for 4 from 3 tonight. Only got 1 free throw tonight. That is absolutely, underwhelming for Jeremy Grant. Especially a team like OKC, you would think he would take advantage of that and get to the free throw line a little bit more. But the refs just were not giving it to us tonight. They were not giving us the whistle tonight, man. A lot of frustrating whistles, especially you seen it with Josh Jackson on the block charges. The second one was a block, but the first one was not. And they were pretty pissed about it. Frank Jackson got kicked in the man parts. Nobody said anything about that. So, yeah. The refs definitely were not on our side tonight. And like I said, Killian Hayes ended up going out of the game early simply because he had got a third foul, where his fingertips touched the hand of Alexander, man. So like I said, the refs didn't help the situation either. But Saddiq Bey, 40 minutes tonight for Saddiq Bey. He played extended time out there with the bench. 5 for 16 shooting, 3 for 8 from 3, 2 free throws, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Like I said, man, no turnovers for him, end up with 15 points. Like I said, this is a progression to get himself going. I hope he takes this and build on it. Continue to shoot the basketball, continue to do the other things that also help. Dwayne Casey mentioned that in one of his pressers after the last game, where he's been doing other things like rebounding and getting steals and stuff like that. So the shooting, we just have to get out of this shooting slump. And tonight is a way to do it. Continue to shoot the basketball. Those shots are going to start dropping. The more you see them go in, the better it's going to be for Saddiq Bey. So, like I said, not a bad game for Saddiq Bey tonight. Isaiah Stewart tonight, 29 minutes, man. Only ended up with 4 points. Only attempted to shoot the basketball 3 times tonight. That is not a healthy recipe for the Pistons to win games. I need him to shoot more of those 15 to 18 footers. I need him to be a threat out there on the offense. So you got to find this guy some shots, and one of those shots, those 3 shots was an alley-oop from Killian Hayes. I want to see that more. I want to see them run pick and roll more. I don't care if he's undersized. Do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? So Killian Hayes tonight, 27 minutes, man. His minutes was cut short because of the foul trouble. 9 points for him tonight. And 3 for 9 from the field, 2 for 7 from the 3-point line, got to the free throw line. And, that was on the and one play that he got, that you might see a highlight clip, around on Twitter or wherever you see it from. But as far as the bench, man, just not good, man. Just not good at all. At all. You look up and down, man. Saban Lee had 9 points. Wasn't terrible. 3 for 9 shooting. 2 for 6 from the 3-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Nobody else on the bench got free throws tonight. Josh Jackson tonight had 7 points. 3 for 5 shooting, 1 for 2 for 3, so he didn't have a bad shooting night. He just didn't shoot as much. I wish he would attack the basket a little bit more and put some pressure on them. That's what I was talking about earlier. I just feel like we need to attack the basket a little bit more. But, like I said, it's a situation where we just going to have to wait, man. Hopefully Olynyk can hurry up and get his hair done and get back. So, no Corey Joseph to me is a good night. So, Luka Garza only played for 4 minutes out there for what it was worth. 1 for 4 from the field tonight, so ended with 2 points. But Frank Jackson, only 4 points from him tonight, 2 for 6 shooting. Only shot a 1 3-point shot tonight. So, like I said, it just wasn't there tonight with that second unit. It just wasn't there tonight, and it left the door open, and it allowed OKC to come through it, man. And, the Pistons end up losing the game because of such. Like I said, let's just look at the point spread. First quarter, 37 points out the Pistons to 28 to OKC. And then you turn around in the third quarter, that dreadful third quarter, we only put up 18 points. And then only 22 in the fourth quarter. And we all seen the barrage of turnovers and missed shots from every single person on the court in the fourth quarter. So, like I said, man, hopefully the Pistons go ahead and learn from this and say, hey, just because a team is a losing team, we don't take things for granted. We need to play them like they're the Lakers, like they're the Nets, like they're the Bucks. And we need to go and take care of business and put our foot on their necks and keep that pressure going. Because in the first half, the Pistons came out, they decided to do that, man. But in the second half, just wasn't there. Like a days ago, we kind of ended the second half in that last minute and a half or so on a bad note, and it carried over. It carried over. Some of that carried over. So, with that said, another thing I wanted to bring up was this defense, man. This on-ball defense is frustrating to watch sometimes because I feel like Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes are only two that's really trying to defend people when they're running this damn zone. I just need more defensively from some of the other guys out there. You've seen at times where Killian Hayes was on the court looking at the coaching staff and looking towards Dwayne Casey like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude. Look at the effort we getting. They not trying to, play D. So, that was a second half scenario. I just don't want, like I said, I need everybody to, hunker down, man, and play defense just as good as you and hard as you try to play offense. That's the identity that you built yourself for this team. So, like I said, it's still no way that I feel like OKC should have won this game. But better perimeter defense would have been a lot, more useful. It was also some good shots defended out there that still fell. So let's just not like it was all bad, but, I just wanted to see a little bit more at times, and it was obvious, watching the game tonight that some of the players realized it because I seen Cade and Killian both looking to the bench like, bro, like, what? Come on, what I'm saying? We need a little bit more. So, with that said, we move on to the next game, man, and hopefully the Pistons can go ahead and try to take advantage and get some wins out of these next 3 games that they got, man. So, we'll keep our eye on that. But that's pretty much the game tonight, man. Cade Cunningham, player of the game for the Detroit Pistons, 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists, man. So kudos to the young fellas, man. And, let's continue to grow. With that said, it's your boy King. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.